I'm walking towards the restaurant and I've been crying because back to my daily vlogs, or our daily vlogs. So basically, I look it up for crazy. I have the red pill mask on. I'll show you. It's this mask. Today it's Wednesday, and it's, what date is it? I don't know. It's like the 8th of April. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I'm sorry guys, I don't know what date it is. Okay, so it's this mask by The Ordinary, and it's amazing, balls. I love this mask. It makes your skin like so freaking youthful and glowy. And I did my hair, but I have to redo it. And I'm going out with a friend finally for dinner, finally, because I haven't been seeing anyone for like, I mean my friends for like a month, I think. So finally I'm gonna go out and and we're gonna eat something, drink, and I'm probably taking Maya along with me. So if you're ready, let's get started with this vlog. Hello my lovelies, so this is a little get ready with me for dinner with my friend. And the first thing that I'm doing is I'm straightening my hair with the Dyson Airstraight. And I would recommend this gadget for anyone who has curly or wavy, coarse, thick hair. It straightens your hair like no other gadget can. It uses air pressure to straighten your hair, which causes a lot less heat damage on your hair. There's like very little heat damage to your hair. If I would be using a normal straightener, it would cause an extensive amount of heat damage. So this is amazing for those girlies who have very thick and straight hair and don't want to, cause a lot of heat damage to their hair. This gadget can also be used on wet hair, which is amazing. I use it on wet hair as well. On dry hair, and it has a cold setting. So cold setting is amazing for like closing your hair cuticle so that your hair doesn't puff up. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just straightening my hair. As you can see, I have a lot of hair. It's so annoying. I wish I had pin straight Asian hair, which I wouldn't have to touch, and it was always straight. I always wished for hair like that. So girlies, the next thing I'm doing is I'm applying more foundation. So I already have foundation on my face because I forgot to film a lot of my videos. I'm not wearing any makeup, so you can see that I have a foundation on my face right now. So I'm mixing two colors together because one color is too dark for me and the other one is too pale for me. So I'm mixing them together and applying it with a sponge. And this is not a beauty blender. This is just a fake, an imitation sponge. So as most girlies like to do this as well, but I like to use this, like a beauty blender imitation. And I don't see the difference between beauty blender, like the real thing, and an imitation. It basically does the same job, and I like to apply it
with, like, I like to put one layer, wait for it to dry, do another layer. And in between the layers of foundation, I apply under eye concealer because I really need it. Your girl isn't getting enough sleep, obviously, because I have a baby. She's 3 months old and she wakes me up. So first I'm using a concealer which is a bit on the orange side to cover the, dark circles, and then I use a highlighter concealer which has more of like a whitish pigment instead of orange undertone, if you know what I mean. If you know how to color correct, you know what I mean. Okay, so next I'm using the NYX spray, setting spray, and it's similar to Fix Plus or the what is it called, Urban Decay All Nighter. They're all like pretty much do the same job, but this is much cheaper. And I just wetted my beauty blender, the fake imitation, with it, and I'm just tapping on my face. And what that will do is ensure that the foundation will stay all night. Okay, girlies, next thing is the milk. I don't know what it is, jelly blush, I think it's called. And this is in a color, I don't know. I don't remember the color. And basically, I love this blush because it gives such a natural effect to the face. It gives like a within glow look, which I'm all about, girls. If you can fake it, like the healthy look, then fake it. You don't want your makeup to look too obvious. You want your makeup to look not that obvious. Even though today I was doing heavy makeup for myself. Usually I don't apply like a, powder and eyeshadow. Usually my makeup is a lot more like on the lighter side. Okay, girlies, next thing is a powder, and I have this powder for many years. It's the La Mer powder, and I've heard that it's the best powder, and it's a translucent powder, and it's very fucking expensive, but I love this shit. It just makes your pores invisible and your skin beautiful. And I'm applying it with a beauty blender again because that's the way to go. The beauty blender makes everything look a lot more natural and not cakey. So next thing I'm doing is I'm using this like big brush to like brush on the powder, the translucent powder, in the places that I didn't apply it. So this is the places that don't get really oily, but I still want to apply powder onto these places because it will just make the bronzer and blush blend a lot, like a lot faster and easier. Okay, girlies, next thing I'm doing is applying the bronzer with the same brush. Yeah, because girls, I don't have a lot of brushes and I don't have a lot of makeup because I don't really use a lot of makeup and I'm actually only starting to use it now. Usually I don't even apply translucent powder when I do my makeup. I just apply foundation and mascara and lip gloss. I'm that simple because I feel like it's all about your skincare and the way your skin looks when you go out and not so much about your makeup. If you have bad skin, your makeup will show through. Like your face will show that you have bad skin, and it doesn't matter how much concealer or makeup you use. So I like to concentrate more on my skin than on my makeup. So yeah, but here you go. Today I decided to use a lot of makeup and I'm applying bronzer on the side of my nose to make it like shorter and more straight. Even though I look like I have a nose job already and I don't need that, but I'm just following the media and what the media says about makeup. And this is a blush by Hourglass, and it's very beautiful. It's actually a very, very beautiful blush, and obviously I applied it wrong. Okay, girlies, then I go with an eye brush, and this is like a eye brush buffer or like blender. I don't know what this brush is, but it sort of helps to blend the eyeshadow. And I'm going blindly and I'm placing the brown eyeshadow on my outer corners blindly. So even closing my eyes, as you can see, I'm really bad at makeup. Then I'm applying with like a shader brush. I think that is what it's called, the white eyeshadow. and I apply it on my inner corner and towards the, like out of the, towards the center of the eye. And what it does is it helps open the eye area. Even though I have quite big eyes, this still helps to widen them and make them even bigger and emphasize my eyes.
Что? Мгм.
Okay, next thing I'm doing is I'm applying the dark eyeshadow, like the darkest brown, onto the outer corner of my eyes. And this is should be like the smaller outer corner, like a V shape. The darker should be a lot less, there should be a lot less of the darker pigment than the lighter brown pigment. And that's how you create a smoky eye effect, which I love. Okay, this is my favorite makeup trick. I'm applying the darker eyeshadow on the like out waterline, or like the, I don't know what that line that is called, but you can see like on the next to the waterline. It's just, it makes such a dramatic and beautiful eye effect, and it puts all the eye look together. It brings it all together. Look how gorgeous my makeup looks. I just look like a baby doll. Then I'm applying the shimmer eyeshadow. It's a wet eyeshadow, and I'm applying it to the center of my eye. Okay, my lovelies, here goes the eyebrow pencil. And as you can tell, I have very thick hair and thick eyebrows, but they're pretty sparse. So I kind of like to draw them in and fill them in with an eyebrow pencil, but not too dramatic since they're already very dark and thick. The eyebrow hairs are very thick on my eyebrows, as you can see. Okay, so next thing, before I apply mascara, I like to apply the setting spray just to melt all the powders together so they look more sort of natural, and I don't have a cakey look, which I freaking hate. Let me tell you, I hate the cakey look. then I apply white. This is not like a very white. This is like a cream white to my waterline, because the cream white makes it look a bit more natural than the white. And what this does is open up the eyes and make them even bigger, which I love. Of course, because I've created such a dramatic eye look for me, I just want to apply a little eyeliner, lip liner. This is a very natural color. It's very similar to my natural lip color. It's Charlotte Tilbury's lip liner in Pillow Talk, and I love it. It's very natural. There's nothing dramatic about it.
I'm walking towards the restaurant and I've been crying because my mom was telling my daughter, Mama, Mama, and I told her not to do that because she's gonna confuse her. And then she started screaming at me and telling me to leave and not come back, take the baby. So annoying, I wanna leave.
So me and my friend ordered a lot of dishes to share. This was two of the dishes that I ordered. This is tartar and oysters.
I'm walking towards home now. And I've been drinking a lot. I'm really tired. I wanna go and see